In the summer of 1977, New York City was living through blackouts, rising crime, and chaos. But something even more terrifying was happening at night. A mysterious gunman was targeting strangers in parked cars, and he claimed a demon was ordering him to do it. His name was David Berkowitz, better known as the son of Sam. The attacks began in 1976, when young couples sitting in parked cars were suddenly targeted by a shooter using a .44 caliber revolver. The victims were often sitting in quiet areas late at night when the gunman approached without warning. At first, police didn't realize the cases were connected, but as the attacks continued across New York City, investigators began noticing a disturbing pattern. The same type of weapon, similar circumstances, and witnesses describing a man quietly walking away from the scene. Soon, the city realized it was dealing with a serial attacker. But the case took an even stranger turn when police and newspapers began receiving letters from the killer himself. In one message, the writer called himself Son of Sam and taunted investigators with eerie language and dark humor. The letters quickly made headlines, spreading fear across the city. Young couples avoided sitting in parked cars. Nightlife slowed down in many neighborhoods. For months, police struggled to identify the gunman. Then in August 1977, a simple clue changed everything. After one attack, a witness reported seeing a man near the scene, and police discovered a parking ticket issued nearby just minutes before the shooting. The ticket led investigators to a car registered to David Berkowitz, a postal worker living in Yonkers. Police placed the area under surveillance. When Berkowitz returned to his car, officers approached him. Inside the vehicle, he found a .44 caliber revolver, the same type used in the attacks. Berkowitz was arrested immediately. In custody, he confessed to the shootings that had terrorized New York City. The attacks left 6 people dead and 7 others injured. During questioning, Berkowitz made bizarre claims that a neighbor's dog was possessed by a demon and had ordered him to commit the crimes. Psychiatric evaluations later dismissed the story as part of his attempt to explain the attacks. In 1978, Berkowitz pleaded guilty and received multiple life sentences. Today, decades later, the son of Sam case remains one of the most infamous crime stories in New York's history, not just because of the violence, but because a killer turned an entire city into his audience. Through letters, fear, and a name that still sends chills through true crime history,